When I was younger and far less traveled, I had a hard time imagining that there were places outside of Canada. For some reason, it just didn't make sense to me that there were people living in places that I couldn't picture in my head. I think that's why I love traveling so much. This planet is too big to understand, so the best thing we can do is explore it bit by bit and take in what we see. I've landed in Adelaide, and I'm going to be driving along the Great Ocean Road all the way to Sydney.
Maddie and I are now in Matt's hometown of Sydney, and after 9 months of being in Australia, I haven't actually been to Sydney yet. So he's just gonna take me around the main tourist spots. We're gonna check out the Opera House today. I called it the Opera House. That's where Oprah lives.
Yeah, right. She came to Sydney once before, and then they started calling it the Opera House.
Did they really?
No, yeah. Disappointing.
What is the Big Dig?
I don't know. Actually don't know what the Big Dig is.
Now we're in the rocks. Matt says that that's where the convicts that first arrived in Australia, I guess they first settled in this area here. So a lot of history and a lot of bars. Is that why Australians drink so much?
The first convicts did, right?
They were like, well, we have nothing else to do.
Yeah,
We've got
exactly.
this entire continent to ourselves.
Oh yeah, that's just good.
485, you know, you have to do it versus like, I don't know. It's supposed to be half beer, half Coca-Cola. Okay, so we've just had lunch and now we're heading off to the Sydney Opera House. It's only like a 5 or 10 minute walk away, which is kind of nice, and we get to walk through this cool harbor, and there's a big boat right behind me where lots of tourists are walking around filming themselves with cameras as well, so I don't stand out too much. Actually, that's not true. I always feel like an idiot walking around with a camera pointed at myself. Oh, didgeridoo concert? Oh, no, it's not. She's just selling boomerangs. As you do. Have you ever thrown a boomerang?
No, I never have. I want to give it, I mean I have, but it's never worked, I should say.
I gave it a go once or twice and I could never figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh well. Apparently there's a place called, what we're looking for is a place called Mrs. McCory's Chair. Apparently it's like one of the nicest views in all of Sydney. So we're gonna try and check that out, and we actually don't know where it is. But we'll find it. This is cool because we're like in a really, really nice park, and then if you just look over there, bam, city.
Yeah, it's like Central Park, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, right. Do you have a secret favorite spot that tourists don't really know about?
Yeah. Oh, there's just plenty, you know? Go this way. There's just plenty of good spots. I don't even know. I reckon in Hornsby, there's a good spot, like a good cliff jumping spot, which is pretty cool. No one really knows about that. Not even people who live in Sydney really know about that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. How you doing?
I dropped the GoPro. Hold on.
Not off to a very good start. We made it here, and after just one jump, the GoPro's somewhere underneath this murky water. I mean, we have a general area for where it is, so we can't go. I don't think it'll go too far. Have you reached the bottom?
Huh?
Can you reach the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to do it with our toes, because like, it's hard to go down with the hand.
Could be anywhere, who knows? Hold on.
Once the GoPro got back safely, Matty and I cliff jumped in his secret hangout spot for the rest of the day.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
And we had the whole place to ourselves. It's sad to think that my year of travel is coming to an end. I've got just enough time to visit one more Australian landmark, and this one I've been looking forward to seeing ever since I first got here.